All right, here's a quick tutorial on how to use the bingo randomizer. Basic premise real quick is whatever you want to show up on the bingo card, you put in this column right here. How many sheets you want will go into there, and I'll just different versions of it, and then you just don't mess with this template. This is what it used to build these other sheets. So again, if you just add a few questions to this, and these will be whatever you want on there, right? Whatever word, number, whatever you want on the bingo sheet, you put here, and then 4 sheets. I click randomize, and you should get this the first time you run this. Again, it doesn't take any of your stuff if you actually go through this, and it says what permissions it takes. It doesn't take any, right? It only needs permissions to actually run that modify this sheet, right? That's the only permissions that it's actually asking for, is to be able to run this sheet, right? So you might get this again. Nothing fancy about it, literally. Again, see, all it does is allow you to do is see, edit, create, delete this sheet, right? This sheet, that's the only thing it does. Allow it. And it'll take a little time. It's going to run through the script. And when you see the versions down here, you'll see. Again, you just make as many copies of this as you want, right? Have the original, make a copy, modify it, make a copy, modify it, and so on and so forth as you go through. And then you'll have whatever you need for the different types of sheets, right? It'll pull from whatever questions these are, and then it'll randomly put them on here. Again, randomly put them on here for all of your different things, right? So it gives you options on how you want to do it, but that's pretty much the gist of how this works. Is go ahead, whatever. If it's a question or an answer or numbers or word, whatever you want to show up on the cards, you're going to put it over here, and then you can see it just randomly puts whatever you have over there into all the things, right? So with that, I think what's running right now, what you need to do is, this is why you need to make copies. You need to make sure that you delete all the old sheets. So delete if you need to redo it, right? The whole point of it is, make a copy of it without all of this, because if you look at the original, which is what you'll get, you'll see that after it takes the 5 minutes for it to load, again, it does not have any versions, right? So the original doesn't have any versions on it. You add your questions, add how many you want, and then it will push along the side, right? That's the gist of how this works. So if you have versions and you try to run it, it's going to tell you they already exist. Get rid of all this other stuff real quick. And one more demonstration. If you're still on, hopefully you already figure out how to do it. But again, whatever you add here, how many sheets you want, click the button. And then just wait for it to go, right? Again, it's just randomly picking this. It's also making sure it doesn't have the same one, so it takes a little bit of time to double check that it has only one of each on there. And again, it's gonna go boop, boop, boop. There you go. Just copies it, renames it, copies it, renames it, as many sheets as you need, and then you now have access to the sheets that have the new questions on it. And you can print them, whatever you need to do, resize it, redo it. You just have the ability to have random bingo sheets. That's all there is to it. Thanks for stopping by.